We're leaving the house today with no car, and we are getting picked up from an Uber. And our first stop today is gonna be HRE Wheels. So like a lot of you guys know, I had a twin turbo system on my C8 Corvette. And just to cut to the chase, I wasn't completely happy with how the car was drivability sense on a daily drive. The car made a lot of power, but to be able to put down the power, it really had to be on slicks and it needed to be on a prepped surface. For a day-to-day driving aspect, I wasn't completely satisfied. Then I reached out to the boys from Boost District, shout out to Rashawn, and we ended up putting a supercharger on the back of the C8. It made a little bit less power, but the drivability of it was very much improved. So we got that installed and I had it for a little bit, and then I dropped it off at SOS to get repainted, and then ever since then, it's been sitting here at HRE. Hey buddy. How's it going? I have left it here because I've been waiting to go and re-drop it back off at SOS because we ended up taking off the big wing, and I also wanted to put some PPF on it. But there's been a lot of changes to this car, and quite honestly, you guys haven't seen any of it. And I really haven't had it, which is why I haven't shown much of it to you guys, but it is perfect. The paint is flawless. There are no more rock chips. I really like it because I switched up the wing and now there's the duck ball on the back. It honestly reminds me more of my Ferrari 458. That's your new favorite things too about this new setup is the supercharger actually sounds amazing. In the past, I've only had I've had two superchargers on my car. One with Miley, we had an Edelbrock supercharger which made no noise, and then additionally we had an S550 Mustang, if you remember that, and we had a Roush supercharger on it, and you couldn't really hear it. This one is very much not the case. Tomorrow, the Chrome Collection will go live at thehuntcounty.com. All of these designs will count towards the giveaway. 1 sweatshirt, brand new pair of shorts, 4 new t-shirts are all gonna be available tomorrow. One of you guys is gonna be taking home my Street Hunter Z, and I cannot wait to meet you. So the supercharger is just this little block on top. You really can't see anything, but we also have a set of Fab Speed headers on there. The thing just sounds wicked. I'm honestly so happy that I never sold that car. And now that I got rid of my Z06, the fact that the car actually runs and drives how it's supposed to and it's fast, makes me feel so good. But Rashawn from Boost District let me know that they have a new power package coming out. If you guys don't remember, the engine itself is good for 1,500 horsepower. So all we have to do is change out the pulleys and we can actually get this thing to have more power and have the same amazing drivability that the car has right now. We're making 700 horsepower, and I think this next power package is anywhere from like mid-8s to 900, which would be like absolutely perfect. You wouldn't really need anything more in this car. Even at 700, it's definitely faster, but it definitely could be faster. Appreciate you, dog. And check it out, I even have no check engine light on the dash. We're now gonna be heading over to SOS Customs, where we're gonna be picking up my Mark V Supra and dropping this off to get its final fixes, and then it's PPF. And then this thing's finally back. But before we drop that off, I'm gonna show you guys how amazing this car sounds and how amazing this car drives. Even just normal cruising, you can hear the supercharger whine out. Very, very cool sound in this car. Definitely makes up for the lack of the LT, because I don't think this LT really sounds the whole entire best, to be completely honest with you. Hell yeah. I miss this car. It really feels like an exotic, and I think that's what's really cool. I've had this car before I had my RS again. This car made me feel like I still owned a Lambo. It made me still feel like that I own some sort of Ferrari too. And the way this thing looks with the Street Hunter kit, well, it just absolutely looks amazing. So I love this car. I'm very happy I have it. And it's really awesome to see a dash that looks exactly how it's supposed to. Because there's so much traffic on the roads right now, I'm gonna show you guys some footage that I filmed when I took delivery of this car after I got the supercharger, and it was like my first time driving it. Oh. C8, dropped off. I'll see you in a few weeks or so. Not much to be done, but just want to perfect it. You know what, Cal? I've been meaning to talk to you. Not only do you look like shit, you're also eating like shit. What do you mean? I used to be like you, but then I switched to factor meals. And I've been eating clean every single day because they're pre-made meals that are easy to make.
Bro, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't have time to deal with this.
Neither do I, but they deliver it to your front door and you never need to go to a grocery store, and they're actually healthy. They offer everything from keto to calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and protein plus meals. These are all prepared by chefs and approved by dietitians. Each meal has all the ingredients that you need to feel satisfied all day long while working hard. Come on, man, come with me. I'm gonna make you one of these meals and you're gonna try it for yourself. It's super easy. All you have to do is open it up, poke a couple holes in it, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
That's pretty good. I don't know if I want to spend the money on that though.
Cost will be low. Don't worry, boys. I got you. If you head over to factor75.com or just click the links below in my description and use code HUNT50, it will save you 50% off your first order. Do yourself a favor. Take care of yourself. I don't know why that has to be such a convincing thing in this day and age. Thank you so much, Factor, for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to it. And now we get to say hello to the Mark V. This thing looks so good right now. It looks like it did when it went to SEMA years ago. Paint is perfected from front to back. And we also have the new Street Hunter V2 wing on the back. This wing looks very similar to our first version that you guys probably are all familiar with, but this is the V2 version, and it pretty much just has a lot better fitment. It comes with new wing stands that have recessed portions so the deck lid fits into it. The deck lid's also a little bit more aggressive on the top and has a larger kick to it, which is really awesome. So on video, you probably can't tell much of a difference, but in person, it actually stands out a lot more when you're side to side.
A Ford Super Duty, the F Series are like 90s. There's only a single.
Also, before I go, we're gonna tape up the car because we're gonna get some PPF work done at our shop, and the last thing I want is this thing to get chewed up on the way home with fresh paint. It looks so good now. Wow. I remember that when this car was like done the first time, it was so beautiful looking, like the all black look.
See how deep it looks? Like you know black is so hard to take care of, and it's like see any swirls or anything like that. Like look at this thing.
The thing that I hate about black cars is I'm gonna drive it home and it's not gonna look like this anymore, but nothing beats a black car when it is like perfectly clean. Feels really good to have the Mark V Supra back. I missed this car. This is just a really good daily, but I do have a present for this car that I've been waiting to put on that I'm really excited to show you guys. I got us a new pair of shoes. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you will remember when I got my set of HREs for the Supra for SEMA. And I loved that wheel setup so much, I recreated it. Now, the story goes, I originally had a set of HREs on here. I sold them to Throttle because Throttle needed them for their Street Hunter Supra, and then I got a different wheels, and these are those wheels, and I didn't love them. I'm back to the original setup, but I changed it. So this is the HRE C106 wheel, and it's like a gunmetal satin finish. The original lip wasn't polished, so I changed it to do a polished lip because I love polished lips, but taking off those and putting on these. Not that I like dislike these wheels, I just didn't like them as much as my original setup, but these are now for sale. So if you have a Street Hunter Supra and you want the perfect wheel setup with tires on it, hit me up. Or if you're considering about buying a Street Hunter Supra or buying a Street Hunter Get Further Supra, I have wheels for you. So they're now for sale. DM Dylan on Instagram. Front and rears on. This is the way. Oh God! Currently obsessing over how good this car looks when it's clean. It And now with the new wheel fitment, the right tire sizes, I've fallen in love all over again. It's just so incredibly clean. We got some new things from Street Hunter that I want to show you guys, which I'm really excited about, speaking about Street Hunter Supras and whatnot. Now, although the one that I have, the black one, well, I do have a manual one. It's an automatic one. None of this will work, but Street Hunter has a lot of really cool stuff coming. And more than just body kit stuff. And that's like the level we really wanted to take the brand, is to have more options than just aero body kits and wings and lips. Don't want to say everything that's coming, but a lot of stuff is on the way very, very soon. I always love getting your guys' input. So this is me telling you guys to comment down below. We have 4 shift knob options that I want to show you guys. And although you can't really feel the weights or really see it in person, you can see the shape of it, and you guys might be able to give some inputs. Right now they're all just anodized, and these are all billet. These are super nice. There is a cone, and this is heavy. Like this is probably like listen to this.
30 pounds.
It's probably like a pound. I don't have the ounces on it, but this is probably like a pound right here. It's pretty heavy, which is awesome. I love a really heavyweight shifter, and it feels really good. We have like a spear that has like a recession into it, so it kind of like sits flat like that. And then we have something similar, which is more like the teardrop, which I think I personally like more than the little cap cone. And then we also have this one, which is really cool. It's a lot lighter. It's actually titanium, and it looks really, really cool. Big fan of this one. I know for sure we're gonna manufacture this one. We are trying to decide what shape we should offer for the other shift knobs. Now these are gonna be universal to all cars. We're literally gonna have like a drop-down menu of every thread you can imagine for all applications. Honda, Subaru, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, whatever, everything. And there's gonna be inserts like this. So these inserts will match any type of thread. So when you purchase it, we'll have a drop-down. These aren't available yet, probably like a month away. Any of you guys see a shape that you like, let me know in the comment section down below. Oh, looks like they might be making some progress on the Miata. They're trying to get a first startup right now. This is where the boys have been all day. We've been running around with the C8 and with the Supra. This is where this vlog is gonna end, and we're taking a little road trip. We're gonna be flying out to the East Coast for something out there. Can't say what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are uploading now on Wednesdays and Sundays at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. So you can set your alarm clocks, you can set your reminders, because that's when you're gonna start getting the rest of these videos. Turn that down. Damn, it's overexposed every time, dude. I hate this camera. It fucking sucks. And if you're dying for more videos because this just isn't enough, you can head over to TJ Hunt Clips, which will be linked down below in the description, and you can see videos that are posted there more frequently. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and keep moving forward.
Uh-oh, is it dead? It might be dead. It's dead.
Just started it this morning.
Rip.